the other side of it, the music that we wouldn't go near, would be someone, for example, like Leonard Bernstein, who we considered to be just a hopeless sellout. Well, I come in here this morning, I put my microphone on, and Loris gives me a document here, a Xerox that comes from the Leonard Bernstein collection here in the Library of Congress. And it is a snarky, smart-ass letter to Leonard Bernstein, written in January 12, 1966, E21 Wigglesworth Hall, Harvard University, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Dear Mr. Bernstein, and this is the first time I've read this letter. I'd heard about it about 40 years ago, and it's the first time that I actually got a chance to read it. Dear Mr. Bernstein, I have just heard your Chichester Psalms, and this is handwritten, it's kind of hard to read, and the experience has proven frustrating to me. I'm somewhat familiar with your music, from Jeremiah to the Kaddish, and as usual, I've been impressed by the means, but puzzled by the end. I don't understand why a person with your knowledge and awareness of what is now happening in music must turn his back on the future, or least of all the present, which is underlined, and write music of the past. Has not Mahler received enough homage of late not to be emulated over a half-century after his death? Will you turn your back on Boulez, even Webern? In asking these questions, I am not a sophomoric little brat trying to sport some newly acquired knowledge, but rather a hopeful student of the craft of music who wishes somehow to shed light on some very perturbing questions. Do you not feel that with your knowledge, talent, and influence, underline, it is wrong to openly disregard the logical progress of music? I know how phenomenally busy you are, but I would appreciate knowing how you would answer my questions. I hope I haven't sounded too impudent. Respectfully, John C. Adams. Handwritten. Dear / I am touched by your intelligent letter, but hard put to answer it. When you depict me as turning my back on, quote unquote, new musical trends, you do me a disservice, to say nothing of making an irrelevancy. One writes what one hears within one, not without. Lord knows I am sufficiently exposed to the, quote unquote, influences of non-tonal music, but obviously I have not been conditioned by them. Mahler apart, I cannot conceive music, my own music, that is, divorced from tonality. Whether this is good or bad is, again, irrelevant. The only meaningful thing is the truth of the creative act. The rest of the chips will fall where they may. Good luck to you. So, the brat escaped.